The Jewel of Quiet. In the golden city of Zafar lived Sultan Tariq. His palace was magnificent, his treasury was full, but the Sultan was terribly, utterly bored. "I have everything," he sighed to his chief advisor, "except a good puzzle." High above the palace, on a rooftop bathed in moonlight, watched Samira. She was known not for taking gold, but for taking trouble. "A sultan who is bored," she whispered to the cool air, "is a sultan who needs a clever challenge." That night, Samira slipped past silent fountains and sleeping guards. She went not to the jewel room, but to the sultan's private reading nook. There, on a low cedar table, rested his favorite faded cushion, the pillow of patience. The next morning, Sultan Tariq stared at the empty space on his table. His chief guard sputtered about the impossibility of the theft. Tariq smiled. "A true thief," he mused, "steals not what is valuable, but what is essential to the owner." The Sultan announced a royal decree. The thief could keep the cushion, but only if they could successfully steal the single flawless pearl from the top of his royal scepter, which would be displayed publicly under guard for one night. Samira heard the decree and laughed. "The Sultan wants a common thief," she thought, "but he will get a clever one." She spent the day not polishing her climbing gear, but sewing a perfect heavy replica of the Sultan's favorite cushion. That evening, the city square was crowded. Guards stood rigid around the scepter, with its pearl glittering high up. Samira, disguised in simple robes, suddenly tripped and sent a cascade of market oranges tumbling towards the guards' feet. While the guards grumbled and counted their oranges, Samira worked. She snuck the real cushion from her bag, placed the heavy replica inside, and left a small, folded scroll tucked where the cushion had been. Then she slipped away into the shadows. The next dawn, the Sultan found his beloved cushion back on the table. He picked it up, feeling the familiar weight, but inside the cushion's embroidery, he found the scroll. It read, "Why steal the jewel of the scepter when I have already taken the jewel of your quiet?" Sultan Tariq threw his head back and laughed, a grand, booming sound that shook the palace roof. "The thief is no common criminal," he declared. "Send out word. Samira is no longer wanted for theft. She is wanted for the position of royal puzzle master.